Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 12th to the 18th of April. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single person that watches it. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Leo, we're going to be taking a look at past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the cards for you and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge for this week, Leo, is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is your challenge for this week. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Wow, okay. So your challenge for this week has a lot to do with responsibility, okay? There's definitely something that you are closing out very soon, which has a lot to do with a lot of work. You know, you've gone through a lot is what it's telling me here, okay? Now that we're in Aries season, things are starting to culminate for you. There are things that I see you arranging things, closing things out, possibly preparing for something new here, okay? A new beginning that's happening, but something here is closing out. We're gonna see what this is for you when we clarify. In the recent past, you have the Eight of Swords, you have the Four of Cups, and you have the King of Wands. I feel like a lot of you in the past, you know, you were being yourself here, okay? You were doing very well on your own, very passionate, confident. You know, the King of Wands is confident. King of Wands knows what he or she wants, okay? I definitely feel like there was multiple offers coming in when it comes to love, but none of them satisfied you. None of them gave you that feeling of, yeah, like this is what I want. It's like your expectations were way too high in the past is what this is telling me. And I think as a result of this or being in this energy, a lot of you started to feel very restricted, okay, in your options, in your life, just experiences in general. For me, the Eight of Swords is a culmination of experiences, okay? Going from the Ace of Swords all the way to the Seven of Swords, those are all experiences, okay? So a lot of you, based on the past experiences that you've had up until the point in the past, really didn't satisfy you in terms of love, in terms of your emotions, just in terms of everything. You know, a lot of you held yourself to a very high standard here with the King of Wands is what I'm getting, okay? So this is what I'm seeing in the past. I will clarify that in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Five of Wands, the Vortex, which is the Temptation card, and you have the Two of Wands, okay? So for many of you, there is a conflict that is brewing in your life right now, okay? There's a big conflict, competition. There's a lot of you not seeing eye to eye with a specific person or individual in your life. And I feel like this is something that it's not the first time it's happened. This has happened many times, okay? The Vortex card for me is a card of karma. It's a card of, you know, kind of reliving some sort of situation that never really was resolved, okay? This could have been many lifetimes ago. It doesn't have to be this life. For some of you, it is happening in this life, but it is it's like a do-over of something that has already happened. And this is why we see the swirls and we see these two people together. So some of you are in conflict with someone in regards to some sort of situation in your life, okay? And what I'm getting with the Two of Wands, I usually get separation, okay? Some of you may be in separation, but I'm not only getting separation here. I'm getting a lot of you need to choose a direction that you want to take in your life. This is big, okay? Because something is pushing you forward, and it's difficult because whatever it is that you're deciding to do, Leo, it's going to change your life forever. The vision card is about changing your life forever. You can go in either direction. So there's a direction that you need to choose to move into. Okay, so we're going to clarify that and see what that's all about. In the near future, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and you have the Lovers. I definitely see after a painful situation in your life, there's definitely a need for healing here in the near future. So this is something that's going to be showing up for you in the near future, but there's also an offer on the table here, okay? Possibly for love, like a serious connection for you that's coming in that you may not even see at this point, but it is coming in for you, okay? So what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords in reverse. You have the Death card in reverse, and you have the Angel of Ocean, which is healing, in reverse. Okay, so these are things that we'll talk about in a moment, okay? All right, so let's do some clarification for you, and let's see what's going on. So the first card, Leo, that I'm going to clarify for you is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is clarified by the Temperance, the Strength, and the Magician. A lot of you are trying to manifest your way out of some sort of situation right now with the Ten of Wands is what I'm getting, okay? You're at the end of something. It's a big cycle here that's coming to an end, and you're really trying to have the strength to manifest your way out of this situation, okay? There's definitely divine energy working here for you. I see your challenge this week, Leo, okay? And hear me out because this is a very important message for you, okay? Your challenge for this week has a lot to do with you moving to the next level. The Ten of Wands is like, I've been pushing, I've been doing all the work, I've been, you know, this is what you could be telling yourself. And within this energy of you doing the work, Ten of Wands, divine things are coming into your life, like things that you've wanted that you're like, oh my God, like I really wanted that, and it shows up. Don't question it. Don't question it. If it's showing up and you wanted it, go for it. Okay, that's what this is saying. That's your challenge. Believing in yourself, believing that, wow, I did put the work in. Okay, so I guess this is my reward. Magician and the Strength. But you have to have strength to see something through. Okay, a lot of you, again, divine things are showing up, signs, synchronicities are showing up, and you're kind of like, okay, whatever. And the divine's like, are you serious? I bring you this, what you wanted, what you manifested, and you're just like, whatever, go for it, okay? Ten of Wands, you've done the work. You've done the work, and now you're being rewarded by the divine for things that you've manifested. That's your challenge, believing in this and fighting through it and, you know, getting what it is that you want, okay? So your hard work pays off. That's your challenge this week, is recognizing the signs and then acting upon them, all right? So this is what I'm seeing here for you for your challenge. Now, in the recent past, let's clarify. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords in the past. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. I feel like in the past there was a situation, Leo, that kept you feeling stuck and restricted, and you wanted to do everything possible to get yourself out of this situation in the past with the Fool card here. You were definitely called in the past to take a risk on something here, and you were waiting for signs. Again, Three of Wands is my card of waiting. It's like, okay, I've done this, I've done that, now what? You're waiting. In the past, you were waiting on a situation in order to take a risk to get yourself out of a place of feeling stuck. Okay, this is what I'm seeing in the past. I'm going to clarify the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Hierophant. I feel like in the past here, you started to withdraw from somebody who was very careless, okay? For me, the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is a very careless energy. It's a very careless energy. You started to withdraw from this person, okay? Or they started to withdraw from you. For some of you, this could have been a relationship or a marriage or an engagement. Okay, a lot of you felt stuck in some sort of relationship in the past because someone here, the way in which they were coming towards you or approaching you, it was very haphazard. It's like they didn't really put any thought or anything into anything. It was kind of like, oh yeah, let's just go for it, let's just do it, and there was no plan. Okay, and there was a lot of, like, you know, you coming to a realization in the past, like, I'm bored of this situation. You know, like, I'm the King of Wands. This is you. You're like, I'm the King of Wands. I deserve the best. It's like you were given this small seahorse, but you wanted this. This is what you were moving towards, okay? So in some sort of situation that you were in the past, Leo, you just weren't getting enough out of it. You're like, I want more. I'm willing to put the work in, the challenge, 10 of Wands, but I want more. I deserve more. Let's clarify the King of Wands in the past. King of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, a relationship in the past, you know, at home, in your home life, a relationship wasn't working. You're like, I want more. This isn't giving me enough. How many times do you have to show up in the past to tell me this? Yeah, I deserve more. You wanted more. Okay, this is the bottom line here in the past. Something stopped working. Relationship, marriage, something here, okay? All right, so let's talk about the present moment. Now, there is a conflict here. What is this Five of Wands about in the present moment for you? Wow, okay. So the Five of Wands is clarified by the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, okay? You have a desire, Leo, to really focus on self-love. You have a desire in the present moment to, you want it all or you want nothing. That's the vibe I'm getting here with the Ace of Cups. You know, there could be new love that's coming in, or maybe you are fighting for new love and you're like, I want something new. I don't care how much work I have to put in. I want something new. I want to be released. You want to be released from something. Let the dogs out, okay? Let the dogs out. That's what I'm getting here in the present moment. You don't want to fight anymore, okay? You want to take all those wands and you want to do whatever it takes for you to get out of some sort of situation. This is what I'm seeing here, okay? I'm also getting that the 10 of Wands is your challenge, which is very much connected to the present moment. So if you're able to kind of get yourself out of this situation, which is what I feel like you're trying to do, because the vortex is it's a very murky place. It's a very difficult energy to deal with. But once you set your eye on the direction you're going to take, we're going to see where you're going to take yourself here in the present moment. You're moving towards something new and fresh. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So let's clarify the vortex for you in the present moment and see what this temptation is all about. This, I feel like with the vortex here, Leo, I'm really getting like foggy energy. It's like confusion, foggy energy here, but it's happening for a reason in your life. So the vortex is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the World, and the Chariot. Yes. Yes. There's something here that needs to be closed out in order for you to move forward. And you are getting all the signs. Queen of Swords. Someone is telling you this, or it could be an ancestor. There's somebody here in the present moment that you're closing things out with in order to move forward. And this is what leads you to a decision. It leads you to a new path here. Tell me more about this new vision for Leo. What is this new path that Leo is going to be taking in the present moment? You're on a mission. That's what I'm hearing. You're on a mission. It's a new mission. It's a fresh energy here. I like it. Okay. What's this Two of Swords about? There's a situation in your life right now that's hindering you, Leo, okay? We have the Two of Wands, which is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Wands. What I'm really getting is some of you don't even want to deal with anybody in the present moment. You're like, I need to focus on myself. I need to get to this Six of Wands energy. A lot of you feel like you haven't accomplished or achieved as much as you could be. Okay, Three of Cups is telling me there's nothing to celebrate here right now. You don't have a desire to reconcile with anybody from the past is what I'm getting. Okay, and if you do want to reconcile with someone here, this may not be your reading, but you want more out of life. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, what can I do to get myself to my full potential? Because right now you're not feeling it. And whatever conflict and issues that you're experiencing in the present moment, Leo, are actually signaling you to focus on change. That's what the Ten of Wands is about. You have to put in the work in order to get to that place of new. An end of a cycle here. World card. Chariot, wanting to move forward. Okay? So you're in a place right now where you're kind of in a transition and you're ready to move to that next level. But there's a lot of things coming up that you don't like, that you need to see. Okay? Could be things from the past as well too that are coming up that you're like, wow, this really needs to change. And this is what pushes you forward to your new direction, okay, in the present moment. So let's talk about the near future, and let's talk about the Three of Swords. I feel like there's something here that you need to heal, okay? We're going to clarify and see. Okay. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the High Priestess. There's conflict here in the near future again. The reason why there's conflict, and I don't feel like this is specifically conflict with others, it could be. I feel like this is more conflict going on either within you or within your person. Okay, so if you are dealing with someone, because some of you in the near future will be dealing with someone, could be a Gemini here. I'm getting Pisces as well too, possibly another Leo, or could be a Virgo. Someone here is coming in like super slow, but the reason why it's difficult to make a decision about a relationship is because someone here hasn't completely healed. They're still going through the motions of some sort of past trauma that they've experienced, and as a result of that, they're very closed off. Okay, so there's something here that needs to be healed in order to be open to receiving an offer of love. Big offer of love is coming in, but it's coming in super slow, and it doesn't look like it's worth anything at the beginning, but I see this turning out to be something great for you, Leo. Tell me about the Lovers in the near future for Leo. So the Lovers is clarified by the Nine of Cups. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you are learning that in order to love another, you have to also love yourself. And I think this is something that you're going to be choosing to do in the near future, which is going to lead to you know, a dissolving of confusion with the Seven of Cups here in reverse, which is going to allow you to be open to a new opportunity. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Leo, is the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Death in reverse, and the Healing card in reverse. You know, your healing process hasn't come to an end yet. You need to still heal before you decide to move forward. The good news here is the Nine of Swords is in reverse. If you've had anxiety or fear, because of the developments and because of the knowing based on this reading, a lot of you are going to release your anxiety, which is perfect. You've done a lot of work up until this point is what it's telling me. So you're going to have a breakthrough here, finally. But once you have that breakthrough, you have to be willing to heal in order to receive love. Because some of you are like, I want love though. Monica, is it coming? It's coming in, but are you willing to heal? Are you willing to put in the work within yourself? Not within your surroundings, but within yourself. What's the advice for you, Leo? What is the advice? Wow. So your advice here is the Justice card. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Something here is going to be set right in your life, okay? Whatever it is you've been working towards, it's going to happen for you. This is a beautiful energy here. You've wanted balance, it's coming, is what it's saying. The advice is to focus on setting things right in your life. And what this leads to, the advice is new beginning, growth. Take a chance. Move into a new direction. Don't focus on the past anymore. Focus on your new beginning and make it happen, okay? So Leo, this is what I have for you. Beautiful reading. I hope this helped you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.